Hey guys, I really want to show you something I think is very important here. This is February 27th, 2010. This is the date that astrophysicist Michio Kaku told us that the Earth's axis shifted, which caused the Chile earthquake. Do me a favor, just put your finger on the spot where Earth is, and I'm going to zoom out and show you where the Earth is relative to Comet Elenin. See that? It's a perfect alignment last year. Now let's see when the alignment is this year. Okay, it looks like it could be March 11th through the 15th, I'm thinking. So I would recommend that if you're living in a fault zone area, take a vacation before March 11th. That's what I'm recommending. That's what I've been recommending for 3 months. I don't even live in a fault zone area, and I'm going to make sure that I have my emergency gear packed and ready to go before this hits. Something's going to happen, guys. It may not be the grand pole shift, but something's going to happen. So I have some more information for you that I've put into this video. So I hope you'll take a look at this.
Okay, first let's look at the name of the comet itself. It was named Elenin after the alleged discoverer, whose name was Leonid Elenin. Some people believe this isn't even a real person, but that the name is code. Let's look at what it means. The Leonids are a meteor shower associated with the comet Tempel. They get their name from the location of the constellation of Leo. The meteors appear to radiate from that point in the sky, and they tend to peak in November. What I find interesting about this is that Comet Elenin is actually near the constellation of Leo right now. It's in between, from what I can tell, it's in between Virgo and Leo. So there we go again with the meteor shower thing. His last name is Elenin. ELE stands for Extinction Level Event. And NIN stands for two different things I found. National Identification Number was one, and the other definition I found is the Sumerian word Nin is also another word for goddess. It says many goddesses are called Nin. And also, this is very interesting. Nin is the god Ninurta, who is in the Epic of Gilgamesh. For those of you not familiar with that, it is the exact story of Noah. In fact, many believe that the story of Noah in the Bible actually came from the Epic of Gilgamesh. It is the exact same story, so I find that very interesting, the story of the flood. Okay, just in the past month, we've had 4 new volcanic eruptions in Hawaii, the Philippines, Russia, and Japan. We've had the New Zealand earthquake, the landslide in Bolivia, and a large break in the crust of the earth in Peru. We've had gas explosions all over the world, including multiple explosions in Ohio, and even an entire town was evacuated there. Okay, these are earthquakes. That's the Pacific plate right there. This is earthquakes for just 1 week across the planet. You can see how many there are in the New Madrid fault area right here. It goes all the way up. That's just 1 week. Okay, this is the Intellicast website. These are today's earthquakes. I've been monitoring earthquakes for over a year, and the new areas that I've noticed that have just come up are the New Madrid fault line area, the Yellowstone area, and Hawaii. I had not seen activity in those locations previously. Okay, we had a meteorite that hit the Atlantic Ocean that was the size of a car. That happened around Valentine's Day. I'll just scroll down here so you can read that if you like. We've had 2 confirmed downed satellites, and that's only what we know of. You know they're hiding the rest of it. And this is something falling from the sky that we don't know what it is. It wasn't reported on. And this one is the Russian satellite that I reported on at the beginning of February. And all of the missiles that we've been seeing fired from the LA coast and the Florida coast and who knows where else with ridiculous explanations. We've had millions upon millions of bird and fish deaths. That have been continuously happening since January. They have not stopped. We have Hillary Clinton recalling all ambassadors back to the United States. Which is apparently something that has never happened before. We have a Day of Rage scheduled for March 11th. That's this Friday in Saudi Arabia. I'll let you read that if you're interested. I'll just scroll down here. It's kind of a long article. Okay, we have FEMA supposedly ordering $1 billion in dehydrated food. Now this is only one article on the subject. I've seen other articles that actually show the documents. The purchase orders. Okay, and this is happening in the midst of talks about a government shutdown that has been rescheduled for the middle of March. Okay, we have Rockefeller in New Delhi with more than 24 of his relatives, including his children and grandchildren. Now, New Delhi in India, interestingly, is the location where they were building underground bunkers in 2003 to enable its top leadership to survive a possible nuclear attack, they said. I'll just scroll down here so you can read that article. Okay, at the same time that we have the Rockefeller entire family in India and New Delhi, we also have Warren Buffett and Bill Gates in New Delhi. Now this says they're visiting later this year, and this article here says that they're visiting in March. All right. See, it says right here, visiting in March. That was also New Delhi. I'll scroll down here so you can read that if you like. And finally, we have the movie Ides of March that has begun filming in February. And a little bit of history about the Ides of March. This term was used to describe the 15th day of the month. And Julius Caesar was killed on March 15th, 44 BC, stabbed 23 times. William Shakespeare's play Julius Caesar and coined the phrase, "Beware the Ides of March." Furthermore, we have the media has been alluding to shift changes. Associated Press has been alluding to the alignment of Comet Elenin, Earth, and the Sun. The movie 2012 has been alluding to the alignment of Saturn, Elenin, and the Earth. Battle Los Angeles is alluding to March 11th and meteorites. And besides all of what I just showed you, just based on what happened last year on the alignment, I would say if you're living in a fault zone area, get out of that area this weekend. And I would also say to plan on leaving next weekend as well, because I also had a vision. Jesus showed me the numbers 22 and 23. So if it doesn't happen this weekend, it could happen around the 22nd. Just want to stress the importance of everyone, no matter where you are, having an emergency kit and a bug-out bag ready to go at a moment's notice.
Well, look at the Chilean earthquake. You realize that it was so big it actually rocked the planet Earth? The axis of the Earth shifted 3 inches as a consequence of that 8.8 earthquake. The day is no longer 24 hours. It's been shortened by 1 microsecond.
The Earth is in danger from killer asteroids, and I'm on a mission to save it.
They gotta be parallel to the deck. That's the whole thing with these bars.
Hey! Come on, you guys, you're killing me. Good luck, rookie.
A small cluster of meteors is predicted to enter our atmosphere.
Scientists are scrambling to try and understand it.
Evacuations are now underway.
About 2 or 3 meteors just impacted. Oh my God.